What's up, my loves? So this is a quick little chit chat before the reading. I hope you're doing great, y'all. I hope that everyone's doing great. Today we have another pick a card reading for you. Since it's Scorpio season and this sign is known for like being purgative and regenerative, like things breaking down then coming back together, phoenix rising out of ashes type of energy is what Scorpio brings. We're looking into who's the snakes in your grass. This is perfect timing before the new year. So we can have a fresh start on our social circles and figure out who needs to be cut out and who needs to stay. Shantae, you stay, right? So we're seeing who it is and why it is and all that good stuff. It doesn't matter if they're family or even work associates. We're digging into that today. We're calling them out. So you can either pick your pile from here. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, or you could pick from the image that you've seen in the thumbnail that I have in the beginning of the video. So do your best to meditate and figure out what pile best suits you, and I will see you in your reading. What's up, Pile One? So I hope that you listened to the intro to know that we are digging into who's the snakes in your grass for Scorpio season because this is a perfect time. The new year's right around the corner. Scorpios are known for being purgative, aka just cleansing away things and rebuilding as needed. So we're gonna see who is the snake in your grass. What is the first card? Boom. We have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, Two of Wands, Two of Wands for a person. I'm gonna go off the top of my head, excuse me, about who I think this is. And then we're gonna get into like zodiac signs and stuff. Excuse me. So this could have been, not could have been, we're gonna talk in present tense. This could be somebody that you went on a trip with. This could be somebody you're in a relationship with, we're in a relationship with, or you know how sometimes you're dating and you have more than one option. This gives me like this person was one of your options. And now they're someone who may be trying to like stay close to you, maybe planning things with you, planning dates, planning different things like that. When it comes to you and this relationship, they could be the type of person that is always on a go, honestly, with the two, excuse me, with the Two of Wands being there. This could be a person that has like acid reflux. I don't know why I thought of that. I just had to burp. So maybe so maybe that is something to do with their personality and to do with them. I'm just trying to make sure I get the card on the camera. I'm not trying to be annoying with my hands in the way. But I think that this is a person that probably is always on the go, maybe always caught up in some type of plan, always planning to do something with you. This could be someone who actually is in real estate as well. The Two of Wands is and possibly could be a fire sign, either in their sun sign, their rising. I'm getting more so of like a rising sign. So that could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You can look up those dates and see if the person falls into any of those dates. But for who they are, it's the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands most times is like somebody planning things, somebody always looking for what other options are out there. The Three and the Two of Wands always gives me that vibes like we're looking for what else is out there. Or this could be somebody that you possibly have been in or was thinking or considering about getting into partnership with. And I don't necessarily get romantically, but if it was romantic, you all had plans to get together and make money together. So in my vibes, in my idea, I'm getting this as someone who likes to plan financial opportunities out, but they also could have been trying to approach you in a romantic way. So let's see what makes them be a snake in your grass. It's just how they're moving, like how they're trying to move along with this relationship. Maybe they're trying to rush you into something. I'm getting a vibe of like if y'all are apartment hunting and you're dealing with a broker. Oh my gosh, that's definitely giving broker vibes. Not like a broke person, but a real estate broker. If you're dealing with apartment hunting at this time and you're dealing with a broker, if they're trying to force you into an apartment, do not take that apartment because this literally is just to benefit them. Always do what benefits you, not even in a conniving way, but just in a protect yourself, protect your peace. Make sure that you're good at all times before you try to ensure other people are good. My Pile Ones, just make sure that whatever this person, and I think that y'all already know who I'm talking about. I'm just getting a vibe that some of y'all just said, oh, I know who this is. Like some of y'all already know who I'm talking about. So if you know who I'm talking about, make sure that you're protecting yourself every way possible. Even if this is somebody you're dealing with romantically, don't allow them to like get you caught up in doing anything that you don't really want to do, anything that you don't feel safe or trusting of doing with them. If they're rushing you to move into an apartment, join them on a business venture, something like that, don't do it. Like, just case in point, this past summer, I tried to make an investment into a new business, and I kind of trusted a person business wise to have like, you know, done their due diligence before they try to put me onto the situation. And it turned out to be a bust. And that person ended up having to give me my money back. Because why would you go around bragging about something that you didn't even have together for a long time? I had them show me receipts of the money they made and everything before I invested my money. But still, it wasn't set in stone. They made it seem like it was one way. But then once things hit the fan, they started telling me more things. And I was just like, oh no. And you know what's so crazy? They were them and somebody else that they were doing this so-called like investment with. They were trying to force and rush me into the situation. And I was like, you know what's so funny about that? I literally was going to tell them no thank you. I was literally going to tell them no thank you. And then I was like, you know what? I pray to God all the time to give me financial opportunities coming in ways that I would never think of, that are unexpected. And I thought that was one of the ways, but it wasn't. It wasn't. So Power Ones, use your discernment, use your intuition at this time with whoever this is that's the snake in your grass. And I get a vibe of like somebody that's coming for your finances, and not necessarily to take them and do anything foul, but just excuse me. Oh, these messages is flowing. That's why I'm talking so fast. But not in the sense of like, oh, I'm going to take their money, but it's more like, oh, they make the money so they can move into this apartment, but the apartment probably has like bad piping or something like that. Like there's something iffy or suspect about it. This could also be somebody that you were planning on doing like a delivery rideshare service with, maybe starting up like your own cab service. I know about a lot of side hustles, so I'm probably say things that y'all don't even know, like what the hell is she talking about? You could have thought about doing cargo, van things with this person, maybe like airport ride service. I don't know. Somebody that does Uber, somebody that y'all probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Somebody that does DoorDash, somebody that does Instacart, somebody that uses their car to make money, or somebody that needs to be like zipping around in order to make their money, in order to like pick up either clients or something like that. A taxi driver. I don't know. The Cherry card is giving me so many different vibes. And this could just be somebody that I just get a vibe of somebody that's just trying to like force you to move along faster than what you actually want to do. So let's see, when did they become a snake in your grass? Ace of Wands. You know what I'm gonna do? Give me like 5 seconds. I'm gonna go get my iPad because I gotta see the exact dates what the Ace of Wands is. But off the top of my head, when I first seen this, because I kind of looked through the cards before I started the reading, because the cards kind of got messed up. But the Ace of Wands is giving me an Aries. So let's see if this is an Aries person. I'm gonna go get my iPad so we can look up the dates. My bad. Maybe this person became a hater like... Okay, so it says Ace of Wands is June 21st to September 21st. That could be anybody. That could be a Leo. That's giving Leo vibes. So this person could be a Leo, y'all. So they became a hater immediately. Once you either shut them down, didn't want to go for what they were trying to make you go for. Oh, you know what? I might have to pick an extra card for y'all because 1, 2. Okay, no, I think I'm good. All right, so where did you lose them? 4 of Swords. So you might have fell back on some type of deal. Oh, look at that. I had the cards. Ciao. Power Ones, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I'm all over the place. It's been a little while. But anyway, this person probably became a snake in your grass as soon as y'all met, as soon as you fell out of whatever it is that y'all had going on. I don't know if this is... Let me know in the comments down below, Power Ones. Is this... Who do you think this person is? Don't even say their name. Just say like, oh, the real estate agent I was working with, a former manager of mine, someone who I was thinking about going into business with, a partner, like a fling, whatever it is, right? Just let me know in the comment section down below because I need to know who's this resonating with. Like, so yeah, the 4 of Swords tells me that this person... The 4 Swords for where? Like, this could be in the bed. This could be like... Also, I'm getting like a vibe of somebody that works in a hospital. So if y'all work in a hospital, the 2 of Wands could have been for who it is. It could have been someone you work alongside with. And this could be somebody that you relieve at work. I don't know. I'm getting a vibe like that, right? 4 of Swords is always about like falling back, like taking a step back to view things differently, to regroup your energy. Things are a little overwhelming. So it's something like that. Maybe this person, or maybe you, maybe one of y'all had a baby and weren't during that time. That person either started like moving crazy, or they had a baby. You showed up for them, but you probably couldn't be there the way you needed to or wanted to. And now they feel a way about it because of Four of Swords. You see how he's falling asleep in this card? Like the Four of Swords is normally about that. It's normally about taking a break, taking a rest, and being more so like relaxed, being more out the way than anything. So I get that there's a vibe of somebody or one of you falling back at a point in time. And a lot of times people take that the wrong way. But for me personally, it's really bad. But when I'm going through a lot and I don't think the people around me can like support me in the ways that I need them to support me, because I did give them the chance to support me and I didn't get that support I needed. It's nothing personal against them, but I got to disappear to get me together, right? So I can understand if that was you, Power Ones, or if that was this person and they felt a way that you didn't reach out to them or something like that. Like you didn't chase them, you didn't chase behind them, you didn't constantly reassure them that you're there for them or something like that. Like at the end of the day, everybody has a life that we're living. So yeah, but like this is why. Okay, so why are they a snake in your grass? We have the Knight of Pentacles. So to me, this says something about slow moving action. Oh gosh. This says something about slow moving action, people moving slow, you moving slow, them moving slow. I'm trying to get that glare off that card. There we go. So I'm trying to figure out like, okay, so when it comes to why, you see how they look angry in this picture too, though? It's like that type of opponent that always wants to win no matter what. Oh my gosh, come on, get focused. That always wants to win no matter what, but they're vigilant. They're really vigilant about things. So to me, when I ask why and I get the Knight of Pentacles, it could say that you may have fell back once your money got better, or once you got more stable. You couldn't really hang out and do the things that you used to anymore. Maybe you had to heal from giving birth. Maybe you had to heal from a financial setback, or maybe you needed to heal a certain mindset that you have when it comes to socializing or interacting with people or different things like that. The Knight of Pentacles can mean so many things. The attention to detail that you pay to things, maybe you noticed something and they didn't like that. They thought that they would be able to get over on you, and now that they realize they can't, now they have an issue with you. Now they're like, I don't want to say preying on your downfall behind the scenes, but it's like they're wishing and hoping that things happen different than what you intend them to happen, how you intend for them to happen. I don't know why I'm so tongue twisted today, but that's what I got for y'all. For basically like, who's a snake in your grass? And why. I'm getting somebody with a J name too. I'm getting somebody with a J name. Their birthday could be something in the 20 somethings of a month. That did say June something to September something. So that could be a Cancer. That could be, even I'll throw in Gemini. That could be possibly a Gemini. It could be a Cancer or somebody with Gemini placements. A Cancer, it could be a Leo. It could also be a Virgo. So those are the summer babies. So if you know anybody by those zodiacs and this matches them in any type of way, I would definitely, and I just got the letter R. So it could be somebody whose name has an R in it, has a J in it. Birthdays in the 20 somethings of a month, birthdays in the summer times, different stuff like that. So now for what your advice should be. Because I was like, how should my Power Ones handle this person? And the card I got is Pass. It says, through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Like, come on, Power Ones. Drop mic. Drop the mic. Do I got to say anything else? Oh, you know what? I'm going to go extra for y'all right quick. So yeah, for me, that says that you need to just move past this person. They're not important. Don't make them important. Don't say much to them. Keep it moving. If you have to interact with them, keep it cute, keep it sweet. But in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit, you know that you're done with them. So if this person could say anything to my Power Ones, what would it be? I fake love this deck now, y'all, because it just be spilling tea. Like, it just be spilling tea. Oh shit. So 3 cards came out. First, we have Frozen. It says not speaking, Stonewall, not taking action. See, I did say something in the that goes with that Four Swords energy. Now it says shattered, crushed, sadness, brokenhearted, panic attack. Lastly, it says observing, being watched, social media stalking, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you. So this could be like a former person that you worked around, somebody that you may have been friends with. I get like a vibe of somebody that pretended like they were your friend, but really they liked you or something like that. I don't know. And that could be somebody that you wouldn't expect it to be. I get like, y'all not even thinking about this person. Y'all don't have any energy attached to them. I don't get nothing strong. Like, oh, Power ones, don't worry about them. You're worried about, no, I don't get nothing like that. So that's what I have for you, Power ones. I hope this was, good enough for you to where it quenched your thirst, not thirst, but it hydrated you. You feel me? So thank you so much, Power ones. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. What's up, How To's? I don't know if y'all stayed for the intro, but this reading is Who Are the Snakes in Your Grass? Mainly, I put this reading together. I had the idea of this reading because it is Scorpio season, and Scorpios are a sign that tells us it's time to purge some things. It's time for us to reconstruct things in our life, break things down, get rid of what doesn't serve us and keep what does, and really reform our lives, reform certain things within ourselves, transform them, change them up. We're seeing who's in your circle that needs to be booted out, who you talk or interact with that needs to be booted out before the new year, honey, because who got time to bring in that negativity for the new year? Not me, not you. Let's go. So the first question I have is, who is it? Right? Like, who is it? Boom. Ain't that something? Y'all are gonna bust. Yo, when I tell you I just looked at one of these cards to answer one of my questions, the Queen of Cups, baby. We got the Queen of Cups. Stop playing. So off the top of my head, I already know that this is a water sign person that is a snake in your grass. We need to see what else is going on with them. But this person could be somebody that's good looking, could be somebody that's cute, they keep it cute, they real, let me think. How can I say this? So it says, as a person, this is someone who's nurturing, intuitive, compassionate individual who is deeply in touch with the emotions and feelings of others. So this could be, I hate to bring this person, this person just keeps coming up because they're everywhere. One of my last readings, I know I brought them up, but this gives me, and it's no shade, do not come for me in the comments, like for real, I'm not here for that. But this gives me vibes of like a Cardi B. To me, Cardi B comes off, and I like her music. Like, not all of it. She's cool. I like her personality as an influencer. Anyway, she's a cool person. Like, from the outside looking in, I don't know Shorty in real life, so we're not even gonna go there. Sorry to be so long-winded, but I gotta put my disclaimers out there, and this is all allegedly, because it's for entertainment purposes only, baby. So anyway, we have the Queen of Cups. To me, this gives vibes, since it's such a nurturing and caring, compassionate person on the surface, right? This gives me vibes like this is the type of person that wants to be liked. This type of person that likes to be passive aggressive until they're no longer passive aggressive. Like, that's the vibes Cardi B gives me, because a lot of Libras, and no shade, if you're a Libra, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Like, this is not for every single Libra, but the ones that I've come across, they like for everyone to like them to the point where they'll be doing things that aren't even true to them just to make sure that they're staying well liked. And it's like, no, be true to you, and whoever rocks with you rocks with you. Not saying all Libras are like that, but the but the few that I've met and been around, they are very much so like that. I'm speaking on the women. I don't know about the men. But anyway, the Queen of Cups could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Cancer person. Excuse me, this could be somebody very compassionate. This could be somebody that looks really good, who is very attractive. So you probably don't even expect them to be a snake in your grass. This could be very well like a person that you were getting ready to call a friend, but you decided to like pump your brakes and take it easy and like observe this person more. So it's probably a good thing you came to this reading so that you can have a good idea on who this is, why it is, and how to deal with them, how to handle them. Because I don't want my pal twos going to a new year with some fake ass people around them. Like, that's on everything I love. So, all right, what made them become a snake in your grass? We have the Nine of Cups. So were you drinking or out hanging out with this person and maybe getting a lot of attention from people? Because there's other tarot decks where the Nine of Cups is a person at a bar and there's different people around them, like paying them attention, talking to them, interacting with them, trying to be around them, trying to be in their face. It's something about that made this person feel away. They could have been used to being the main person to get attention. I kind of just got a glimpse of someone who's more heavy set, but not necessarily like voluptuous, more so like, I'm not trying to be mean or funny, but just like heavy. They don't have the greatest shaped body to them. Their self-confidence is really, I just get a person that pays close attention to their face, pays close attention to like their makeup and their hair or something like that. So if there's anybody that pops into your head that gives you vibes like that, the names that just came into my head were Regina and Amanda. I don't know who that is. I don't know if y'all know anybody by that name. I don't know. But those names just popped into my head. So anyway, so this person could have started hating on you or being a snake in your grass and being like the type of person that's clocking you and not really having the best interest in you at this time, because at any time things can change, and I could be completely wrong, right? Power twos, like we're not saying tarot is 100,000% accurate. We're just seeing who's the snake in your grass potentially. So this could be somebody that just started feeling away once they saw all the attention that you get. But also I get a vibe that you're the type of person, things come to you supposedly like easily. I'm putting it in quotes because most times people don't see the hard work we do behind the scene. Even if it's just you meditating every day and just preparing yourself to have the best day possible, people don't know that you do that every day, and that's why your days always turn out good. So there's something of that sort happening here, to where this person feels like a little intimidated, I get a vibe of, and they feel like just because you're getting good feedback and acknowledgement, that makes them be less great. Oh my gosh, why am I tongue twisted? That makes them not become, what am I talking about? Not be as great, not be as, whatever it is that their skill set and whatever it is that they bring to the table, they feel like you being good is taken away from them. Kind of an immature mentality or mindset. And even if they're not heavy set, I'm getting like maybe like a really tall person who has like thick thighs and a thick booty, or someone who has like a lot of thick, long, curly hair. Long can be anywhere past like your armpit. I'm getting that vibe, like maybe they're mixed, kind of light skin, kind of tall, kind of thick thighs, thick booty type of vibe. Something like that. Like they have a look that most people find to be attractive, but beneath the surface, they do have some insecurities there. And it's like you just being yourself has triggered this person into believing that they're not as great as they are. If you don't rock with this person, it is what it is. Don't hate on me. Don't get mad at me for just giving them they little grace and credibility. But yeah, so when did they start hating on you? Baby, when I tell y'all Scorpio is all up and through here, again, we talking about Scorpio season, and Scorpio is showing out, because this card, I looked it up ahead of time compared to Pile 1. Pile 1's got a little bit of a long drawn out reading because I had to go get my laptop to go let them know when this person started hating. But for y'all, I think the date said November. Let me make sure I'm saying it right, so nobody, tries to come for me in the comment section, even though that's whatever. But it does say November 2nd to November 12th. So this is a more recent thing where they really just started hating on you more recently. I don't even want to say hating on you because I didn't make the video about that, but they are snaking your grass. And they became a snake in your grass recently, or even last year around this time, they became a snake in your grass. I'm getting somebody that you hung out with, but you're not that close. So I don't know if you know this person through other friends, and then maybe y'all hung out one-on-one, or y'all stayed back when the person that y'all both know each other through maybe went home early one night and y'all got drinks at a bar or something like that. I don't know. I'm getting like a drinking vibe with this group, with these two cards being here. And then we have the Six of Cups. And I shuffled all of my decks very well before this reading. And the fact that y'all got so many cup cards coming out, it tells me that this person is really in their feelings about whatever it is that has them feeling a way towards you. Like I said, it could be something about you getting attention at a bar, at a club, outside, moving around, and you could probably just get what you want out of life. Like, I see it, I want it, I got it, I get it, I buy it, I grab it, it's mine type of energy. Like you don't force, you don't chase, you just chill and things happen out. They work out for you, they happen for you. So let's see where this person became a snake in your grass. Again, another freaking Scorpio type of card. The Tower card. Like, damn, y'all. Damn. So maybe you had an argument with this person. Maybe you broke up with this person. This could be for any of my people who date women, or this could be for someone who maybe has dated a male and this energy feels just like their energy. I know I gave y'all like Regina and Amanda, but it could also be like Reggie and Amando or something like that. Who knows, right? But with the Tower card being here for where they started being a snake in your grass, for me, this says that when y'all had an argument, when you maybe surprised them with how good you pop out and look when you do go out. Because maybe they thought that you were a homebody that just don't know how to move and shake. Maybe they thought that you were like a regular Joe Schmo that really don't got it going on like you do. So when it was time to pop out, they weren't expecting you to pop out how you popped out. I'm getting somebody that knows how to pick out really good jackets and put outfits together really well, but you don't do too much. Your outfits are simple, but you pick out really high quality, really nice fashionable pieces, and it all comes together very well. And this person just felt a way about that. I don't know why, y'all. I really don't know why. I tried to ask with the Nine of Cups, and it just gives me vibes like a person that's just mad that you're great at what you do without trying too hard. People do get mad at that. Like when you're just naturally good at something and people have to like give their all and strain and grind to get it how you get it. When you just wake up and literally Beyonce energy, I woke up like this. I woke up like this. I woke up with these hands working how they work. I woke up with my brain moving how it moves and working how it works. Like that type of energy. This person has an issue with you. Maybe you left them alone for a while and they feel a way about it, not realizing you may have had a lot of your own things going on. Maybe you just had to tend to your children if you have children. Maybe they thought that y'all children were going to grow up and be all tight knit and close, but maybe other like extended family things occurred to where you couldn't be around too much. There's so many scenarios that's popping into my head with this group. So I get a vibe like maybe this is somebody you hang out with from around your way, like, or from high school or college or something like that. So you see them, but you don't see them all the time. Or like this is somebody that you work with, but maybe you work the 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and they work the 6 p.m. to something now. So y'all shifts don't coincide anymore. So that could be another aspect. Like maybe your shift works better for you and you having kids and now they have to sacrifice from being with their kids at night to only seeing their kids in the morning and dropping their kids off at school, picking them up, you know, getting their dinner ready, and now they got to come to work. So it's something about like them just not being happy within themselves, and it's kind of projecting onto you. So this is why they're snaking your grass. Like just be careful of that type of person because they will try to turn things around and make it seem like you did something wrong when really you were just being yourself. I don't get a vibe that you're being a bad person or a bad friend to them at all. If you were, I would have called you out, Power Tools. Y'all know how I give it up. I would have called you out. Sorry. We got to be real. But anyway, so why? Why? Why are they snaking your grass? Anybody want to tell me with the Knight of Cups being here? My voice got to get low. My voice got to get low. So is this person mad that you're charismatic, that you're creative, that you get the hotties be on you, that you're just a Casanova or a Casasova? I'm just joking. I don't know what they call women who, anyway, I'm joking with the Casanova part, but I get a vibe again that this person is a snake in your grass because like you're doing you. Let's say you're a graffiti artist and you decided that you were going to start spray painting sneakers, shirts, and doing canvas work. And now they're mad that you're making extra bread and you're running it up. Like you're running it up because your talent is that crazy. This person feels a way and is clocking you. They're probably mad that you're making the money you're making, but yet they weren't there with you shooting in the gym when you were learning how to do graffiti. They weren't there when the can would leak and drip down your arm and hand, and now you have to find a way to get it off your skin, get it off your hardwood floor, whatever it is. They weren't there with you. But yet they hating from the sidelines. Yet they're observing you. Yet they're watching you. Yet they're hawking you. We don't got time for this, Pal Twos. Tell me if y'all got time for this in the pals. Let me know if I'm hitting any nails on the head with this reading yet. And y'all can see I really did shuffle well because the Tower card came out, but y'all got a lot of cup cards again. Another cup card came out. So to me, that just says that this person is really in their feelings about whatever it is. I said what I think it is, but I could always be wrong, like I said. So whatever it is that's actually triggering them and peeing them off, it's like, it's not that deep and don't take that out on me. That's not my problem. Another scenario I got for you is the fact that you could have a really good boyfriend. You could be somebody that literally has a really healthy relationship with somebody after maybe you didn't think love would work out for you. So that could be another reason why this person is a snake in the grass. Maybe you met them and were hanging around them when you were a single person, and now that you're in a relationship, you don't hang out with them as much. And it's not because you're in a relationship that you're not hanging out with them. It's just like your lifestyle has changed. Like you're no longer the person that you were before. Also, this could be someone that potentially, like if this is a woman, she probably dated one of your homeboys and maybe he dipped on her, ghosted her, dealt with her, then left her alone, and now they feel a way towards you because you hooked them up or you were the one that they met each other through. But you probably are the type of person that said, don't bring me in y'all BS, don't bring me in y'all business, like I'm both of y'all friends, but now they're still feeling away. That could be an aspect. This could also be, I said that already, right? You got a really good boyfriend and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so it's something about that that's making this person be the snake in your grass. I really didn't mean for this video to be so damn long. My mistake. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. But lastly, I got, what's the best way for my Power Twos to handle this? So I pulled an advice card from one of these oracle cards, and it says willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. So I feel like from here, with the willingness card, it's like if this person is able to come to you on some adult shit and really speak on it, get it off their chest, but in a respectful manner, you'll completely understand them and you'll be willing to work on this friendship. Let them know that you never intended for things to be the way that they are because of X, Y, and Z. Not necessarily copping a plea or like saying, like being nervous about it, like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That it's more like you're on some shit where it's like, yo, at the end of the day, that was never my intention. So if you do feel a way, I understand, but we're going to have to find a way to get past this if we're going to continue being cool, right? So that is the vibe I get from you and the advice you should give. So to me, it's saying that once you pick up on or figure out who this snake in your grass is, I feel like it'll be a good time for you to like just air it out, put everything on the table and be straightforward with them and let them be straightforward with you and y'all work from there. Cause I don't think it's anything that's like, oh my gosh, like this person is really like foul, blah, blah. I just think it's like a misunderstanding or maybe like a lack of personal integrity, accountability, and self-esteem and self-confidence. So I pulled one last card from this Oracle deck to see like if this person could say anything to my pile twos, what would they say? We got observing. Can y'all see that? Okay, observing. It says being watched, social media stalking, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you. So yeah, this person is feeling like, I think from the obsessed with you part, I get a vibe that maybe they really admire your lifestyle, but it's like they weren't expecting you to be the type of person to pop out how you did or pop out like you do. So it's some type of thing like that, y'all. So that's the snake in your grass. I hope this helped you. I hope you got a lot from this reading. Hopefully this wasn't too long for y'all. Thank you so much for watching the video. Comment down below who you think it is. You don't have to say their name, but let me know like, oh, this is a coworker. Oh, this was my former boss. This is an ex-boyfriend. This is a friend that I don't really hang out with no more. Whoever it is, let me know in the comment section down below. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, Pile 2s. Bye-bye. What's up, Pile 3s? So if you weren't paying attention in the intro, I did state the reason why I'm doing this reading is because it is Scorpio season. Scorpio season is known for being purgative. It's a great time to regenerate, recreate, rebuild, restructure things. And it also is a retrograde. I forgot to mention that in the other piles, but it is a retrograde when I'm filming this. So that says a lot. But at the end of the day, we're seeing who's the snakes in your grass so that we can have a fresh start for the new year. Who wants to go into the new year with animosity and different things like that towards other people? And people just having like piss poor intentions for you and still trying to be in your space, still trying to be around you. Like, I don't fuck with that. I don't like that vibe. I don't like that at all. So if that's the case, I think it's time to like, you know, push these people on out. So let's see who this person is first and foremost. We have the Ace of Wands. So the last time that I looked up the Ace of Wands, it did say that the dates are June 21st to September 21st. So that could be anyone from a Cancer, a Gemini. Excuse me, my throat is like so dry. A Cancer, possibly a Gemini or someone with Gemini placements, a Leo, a Virgo. Take it how you need to, but that could be anybody with any of those placements simply because of when a day is. But for the Ace of Wands itself, this could be any of the fire signs, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, or maybe someone with those placements. So for who it is, that's who it is. But I get like a vibe where y'all have like a lot, this person has a lot of energy, or their energy gets hyped up when they're around you. Like the type of person that can't stop talking when they're around the person because they're so excited. So this could be a snake in your grass. We got to see why, but this could be a snake in your grass. Like, I don't get necessarily like a ultra bad vibe, but I do get a vibe with somebody that's probably sneaky, somebody that likes to do things behind other people's backs, and it's not even that serious. They could have did it in front of the people, but they decided to go like a roundabout way of doing it, go behind somebody's back. They didn't really want to be too careful, too upfront, too, what's the word? Not inquisitive, but like, yeah, like outwardly inquisitive. It's like they are a big fan of you. This is the vibe I'm getting. It's like they're a big fan of yours, but they're not letting you know. So it's like that love-hate type of thing they have towards you. I'm getting so far just off of my vibe and like I'm channeling their energy about who this snake in your grass is. So that's what we got so far. So what made them start hating on you? Okay, we got the Tower card. So I'm going to be honest with y'all. We are all adults here. From the Ace of Wands and the Tower card, that says to me that you surprise them with the type of sexual activity and energy that you bring to situations, let alone in the bed. So this could potentially be somebody from your romantic past. This could be somebody you recently romantically slid with, hooked up with, sneaky linked with, whatever. Or this could be somebody who is jealous and envious of how sexy and appealing you are to the outside world. Like you could be potentially, what's the word? Like you're dynamic. You have a dynamic aspect to you. You have a dynamic look. You could be somebody that when it's time to pop out, you really pop out. Like you really showcase your good looks. Day to day, people wouldn't expect you to do that. But when it's time for you to go out, you know how to have your hair a certain way. Your skin looks great. Your makeup looks great. Your outfits look and fit great, because that's a key part of getting dressed. How do those clothes fit you? A lot of times people be wanting to chase trends and things don't look good on them. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'm a big girl and I'll still say that, because a lot of trends I'm not jumping on. I know what type of body type I have. Like, you know. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So that's what I have for you so far. So when did this person become a hater? We have the Three of Cups. We have the Three of Cups. So to me, when they became, I don't know why I keep wanting to say hater. I'm getting just, all right, let me keep on a topic. For snakes in your grass. They became a snake in your grass. Let me look this up because I don't want to be wrong. But I think they became a snake in your grass once you became like, once you got into a friend group that they're also a part of. This says Three of Cups is Cancer, July 2nd to July 11th. So you could have hung out or hung around this person in the summertime. You may have been introduced to a new friend group that, excuse me, that really admires you. And you probably caught a lot of people's attention just by looking good. I'm getting that type of person that, like who I'm getting for pile 3 is the type of person that looks good and is very attractive, but you don't lean on that. You have an understanding that people do find you attractive, but that's not a part of your personality. So when people behave weird towards you, you're not too sure why, based off of what is how you look at it. Like, all right, based off of what you feel this way about me, based off of what you're trying to treat me a certain type of way, based off of what is the reason why you think I am a certain way. Like, what are you basing this off of? There's no ground to stand on. So why are you actually trying to execute not liking me versus trying to get to know me, or just pay me no mind? I'd rather people pay me no mind and than to be sitting there hating on somebody. Like, that's a waste of energy. Like, oh my gosh, I just thought of a line from a song and it just left my brain. But basically, go get you some money. Like, instead of hating, go get you some money. And it's not just about making money, but when you have money, you have options. So go get you some money versus clocking my pile 3s. Like, it doesn't matter that my pile 3s popped up and now they're banging, their body's tea, their face climb, they face card does not decline. 10s across the board. Your personality gives pile 3. So this person could have became a snake in your grass once you've shown and showcased, not like you're performing or anything like that, but once you showcase you're able to keep up and maneuver how you maneuver, but not necessarily keep up, more so like you pop out how you pop out. Like, you don't need nobody to tell you the dress code. You know how to dress when you go to certain places. You know how to carry yourself. You know how to articulate yourself. You give me the vibe of someone that people think is ditzy, but really you have a lot of information stored in your mind. You have a lot of life experience, and you're very well aware of what's happening within your community, within the local areas that you live in, within the globe, within the world, within the country. Like, you could be someone who's fond of or really good at current events and staying on top of them and not regurgitating, that sounds bad, but taking in the information that you're learning about the current events and then educating others who may have not caught up yet or anything like that. So that's the vibe I'm getting for you so far, pile 3s. So now we're seeing, where did they begin hating? I think online. I think that you may have been a person that, this could be too, some of y'all are social media influencers, and a big group of people probably started liking you, but instead of this person deciding to pour into you, this person decided that they were going to clock you hard, like really hard online, not take their foot off your neck. Every little thing you do, they're criticizing, they're critiquing. So what I'm saying to say that, I think y'all have to do a social media purge. Take out all the people who you don't see a point in why they're following you and why you're following them. A lot of times we just like looking at all these numbers on our social media sites, but really, like, if we really go through all those people, so many of them will no longer be a part of our following and who we follow, because it's like, you don't add anything to my timeline. You're not adding anything to me either. So what is the point of me doing this here right now like this? You know, that type of vibe I'm getting. And then lastly, I'm going to ask, why are they a snake in your grass? Oh my gosh. So this could be somebody very well a part of your community, pile three. Sorry, my hand. But this could very well be somebody a part of your community. I am strongly getting that this is somebody who has, like pile threes, y'all probably have a social media presence. And if y'all don't have a social media presence, y'all simply, let me move this so the glare doesn't show as much. But y'all could be somebody who also has a really big friend group. And the reason why this person is a problem, and like them being a snake in your grass is a problem, is because you don't want to stop being around the people that you're around just because of this one person, but you do understand you have to protect your energy. Also, the reason why they're hating on you is because you're emotionally fulfilled in your own life. Maybe you started your own little family and you don't really need too much from anybody on the outside. Like, even if you don't have the greatest job and your husband's not this like grand slam person, or your wife isn't this grand slam person, it's like they're all that to me. Like, I have a sandwich and they're the bag of chips. Like, they're all that in a bag of chips all together with the salsa or the Sprite, whatever y'all drink on the side. Like, that's how my person is to me. Me and my person get along very well, whatever, different things like that. So that's why they're being a snake in your grass, because it's like they're clocking you. They're paying so close attention to you, not realizing the energy and the effort that it takes to be you, what it takes to go through and have all of this going on for yourself. You could be a stay-at-home something and your home life is really good. Your husband doesn't care if you work or not because he pays all the bills anyway. And he, like, y'all have such a great relationship to where you understand that one, like, it's an even give and take basically. So you probably post a lot of you and your family online, or you and your happy, good times, accomplishments, goals being checked off your list online. And this person could feel away because they're unfulfilled in their own life. They want the friends that you have. They want that type of energy and that type of life, but maybe they don't know how to get it. And some people don't understand how to take in the things that they want for themselves, but they see other people with. Sometimes it's not just a person hating. It's like they love things so much that they don't understand how else to deal with the disappointment that honestly they inflicted on themselves. So I'm rambling, y'all, my bad. But the best advice for you with this person is integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. So it's like, to me, the integrity card is saying, handle this person with grace and poise. Don't lose your shit on them. Don't talk crazy to them. Don't do anything that they're doing back. Like, anything that they're trying to do to you, don't do anything back to them. However, tread lightly. Make sure you know who you're dealing with. Make sure that you're staying protective for and within yourself at all times. But you can definitely find a middle ground with this person. Maybe you can like take them under your wing. Sorry for that loud clamp. But maybe you can take them under your wing and show them how things are actually supposed to be, or how things can be if they were to like get what the winning team, ho. Like, I'm sorry, that's the vibe that comes out. So with this extra deck, I'm seeing what would this person tell pal 3 if they could say anything. And we got secrets, and it came right out. I really didn't have to shuffle too hard. It said secrets, love affair, keeping things inside, not opening up, illusion. So I'm getting this being like, and I'm not trying to scare none of y'all, but I'm getting a vibe to where this person could be pretty much obsessed with you and like what you have and dealing with you. So this person could be somebody that you don't even realize that they're watching your social media. You probably don't realize that they feel like things aren't done between y'all, but they're also not opening up. They're not really initiating anything. So you're like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this information? Like, you did all of that for what again? Like, and they give me the vibe like they're going to get upset with you. Once you do have this conversation with this person, they feel like they're going to get upset with you just for asking simple questions so that you can have clarity. But it's how you're saying things, pal threes. So just be mindful of your words, especially during this Mercury retrograde. I would say to approach this person like after the retrograde is over, like 2 weeks after the retrograde is over. And I think they said this retrograde is going to last from the 9th to the 29th. So that's exactly 20 days. So I would say once it hits like, let's think, 29th, I would say once it hits around maybe the 9th of December, I would like initiate a conversation just to see where you all stand. If this is a person that you believe is a snake in your grass. So if you agree with all of that I said, then definitely wait time. But I want y'all to let me know in the comment section, who do you think this is? You don't have to say their name, but you could be like, oh, this is the janitor at my job. This is the mailroom lady. This is my mail person. This is my friend that I met through my ex-boyfriend. I don't know. Whoever it is, let me know who it is down below in the comment section. Let me know if this resonated. I hope that it does, and I hope it did. And I thank y'all so much for watching my channel, Pile Threes. Thank you for the love. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. Bye-bye.